Hello, hello. It's time for lunch. We're on Psalm 79. O Elohim, the nations have come into your inheritance. They have defiled your set-apart Hechal. They turned Yerushalayim into ruins. They have given the dead bodies of your servants as food for the birds of the heavens, the flesh of your lovingly committed ones to the wild beasts of the earth. They have poured out their blood like water all around Yerushalayim, with no one to bury them. We have become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a mockery to those who are around us. How long, O Jehovah, would you be enraged forever? Would your jealousy burn like fire? Pour out your wrath on the nations who have not known you, and on reigns that have not called on your name. For they have devoured Yaakov and laid waste their pasture. Do not remember again against us the crookedness of the fathers. Let your compassion speedily meet us. For we have been greatly weakened. Help us, O Elohim, of our deliverance, for the sake of the esteem of your name, and deliver us and cover over our sins for your name's sake. Why should the nations say, "Where is their Elohim?" Let the vengeance of the outpoured blood of your servants be known among the nations, before our eyes. Let the groaning of the prisoner come before you. According to the greatness of your arm, preserve those appointed to death, and repay to our neighbors sevenfold their reproach into their bosom, which they have reproached you, O Jehovah. And we, your people, and the sheep of your pasture, we give thanks to you forever. For generation to generation, we show forth your praise. Give ear, O shepherd of Yisrael, who leads Yosef like a flock, who dwells between the cherubim, shine forth. For Ephraim and Benjamin and Menashe, stir up your might and come and save us. Cause us to turn back, O Elohim, and cause your face to shine, that we might be saved. O Jehovah, Elohim of hosts, how long shall you be wroth against the prayer of your people? You have caused them to eat the bread of tears, and have caused them to drink with tears a third time. You have made us a strife to our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves. Turn us back, O Elohim of hosts, and cause your face to shine, that we might be saved. You brought a vine out of Mizraim. You drove out the nations and planted it. You cleared a place for it and caused it to take deep root, and it filled the land. Hills were covered with its shadow, and the mighty cedars with its twigs. She spread her branches to the sea, and her shoots to the river. Why have you broken down her hedges, so that every passerby plucked her fruit? The boar out of the forest ravages it, and the wild beast of the field devours it. Return, we beg you, O Elohim of hosts. Look down from heaven and see and visit this vine, and the stock which your right hand has planted, the son whom you made strong for yourself. It is burned with fire, it is cut down, they perish at the rebuke of your face. Let your hand be upon the one at your right hand, upon the son of Adam, whom you made strong for yourself, and we shall not backslide from you. Revive us, and let us call upon your name. Turn us back, O Jehovah, Elohim of hosts. Cause your face to shine, that we might be saved. Shout for joy to Elohim, our strength. Raise a shout to the Elohim of Yaakov. Lift up a song and beat the tambourine, the pleasant lyre, and with the harp. Blow a shofar in the new moon, in the covering for the day of our festival. For this is the law for Yisrael, and a right ruling of the Elohim of Yaakov. He appointed it in Jehoshaphat for a witness, and he went throughout the land of Mizraim. I heard a language that I did not know. He says, I removed his shoulder from the burden. His hands were freed from the baskets. You called in distress, and I rescued you. I answered you in the covering of thunder. I proved you at the waters of Meribah, Selah. Hear, O my people, and let me warn you. O Yisrael, if you would listen to me, let there be no strange mighty one among you, and do not bow down to a foreign mighty one. I am Yehovah, your Elohim, who brought you out of the land of Mizraim. Open your mouth wide, and I fill it. But my people did not listen to my voice, and Yisrael would not submit to me. So I gave them over to their own stubborn heart, to walk in their own counsels. Oh, if my people had listened to me, Yisrael would walk in my ways. I would subdue their enemies at once, and turn my hand against their adversaries. Those who hate Jehovah would cringe before him, and their time of punishment be forever. He would feed them with the finest of wheat, and with honey from the rock I would satisfy you. Elohim stands in the congregation of El. He judges in the midst of the Elohim. How long would you judge perversely and show partiality to the wrong? Selah. Give right ruling to the poor and fatherless. Do right to the afflicted and needy. Rescue the poor and needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wrong. They do not know, nor do they understand. They walk about in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are shaken. I said, you are Elohim, and all of your sons of the Most High. But as men you die, and fall as one of the heads. Arise, O Elohim, judge the earth, for you shall possess all the nations.